How is everybody? Hi. Hello. I hope you guys are doing great. Do my eyes deceive me? No. Hi. Love you. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been cleaning up so much today. Can you bring me up? Let's talk. Okay, so I gotta tell you, I already have 18 people that want to have me put them in. What is it to chat? Okay, I gotta tell you, I've seen too many times where it has not worked out right, so I don't do those, just to let you guys know. But every time I go live, I do see that people want to do that, and I think that is so awesome. I appreciate that. Like, honestly, I do. But I've seen it fail too many times, or there's miscommunication, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Show the tattoo. Which one? I have that one. I have that one. I have that one, and I have that one. Hey, baby, how are you doing? Doing pretty good. Your voice so matches your personality and looks. First time hearing. Oh my God, thank you. I appreciate it. Really, I do. Thank you. That is like a nice compliment. What's your plan for tomorrow? I'm not sure. Today I was planning on doing stuff for other places, and since I had a migraine, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, and the migraine started to go away a little bit, so I was like, okay, well, I'll clean up a little bit more, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to take today off of really doing anything. So as far as tomorrow, I'm assuming I'm probably going to get something up. I have appointments, so really just kind of mothering around and cleaning up and doing stuff on social media. It's pretty much my life. You are so sweet. Love the gorgeous smile. Thank you. I appreciate it. Really, I do. Thank you. Question, why do you keep changing your melon size? I'm not trying to change them. I have had issues. So when you have issues, you have to take them out and, or, decrease or whatever it is that you need to do. So I've just had to do that. Sorry, the comments are coming in so dang fast. What's your favorite food? I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily have like a favorite food. I used to say it was either like Mexican food or Chinese food, salmon. So I don't know. I like food. I am a girl who loves food. So I don't necessarily know if I have like a favorite anymore. I don't know. I have to think about that. So uppity and beautiful. Oh God. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Brittany. Miles of smiles to you and yours. Thanks for being you. Thank you so much. You know what? I absolutely love that people say that, have a miles of smiles day, and just like automatically know. I see posts all the time, or people reply back to me, whether it's on here or other sites, and they're like, have a miles of smiles day, and I'm like, I eat this up. Like, thank you. That's all I want people to do is just to be happy. So it makes my day. Did I see? Is Lily on? Hi, Boo. Hi, Lily. How are you doing? The Lily K, a.k.a. my best friend, a.k.a. my sister wife. Good evening from the UK. Hope you're well. I hope that you are well too. I'm doing pretty good today. Pretty good. Just been cleaning up and kind of organizing stuff. I started following you because of your bubbly, positive attitude. Thank you. Keep it up. I really appreciate this. Thank you very much. I definitely have moments and I have days where I'm just like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I don't feel bubbly. And, sometimes it sticks with me for hours. And sometimes it doesn't. Lately, I've been very fortunate, last maybe month or so, to where things are really starting to pick up more and I'm able to snap out of things a lot quicker. So that's really good. But I'm also starting to have a bit more moments where I'm kind of going into things that have been going on in my life. So I'm trying to work really hard on making sure that I stay focused and I stay positive and, kind of realize that I have support around me and things like that. So my anxiety kind of comes and goes in waves and things like that. But I will say that when I do go live or when I'm seeing comments from people, when I go on Twitter and I'm like looking at like cat stuff or animal stuff, it honestly does. It makes my day. It really does. It really does. And I think that is like super important. And it's the one thing why I constantly preach about being kind. Because if you are just so negative and hurtful and you are that way on social media, all the people that are around you, like you're following your circle, are going to feel unsafe. They're going to feel like they can't be around you, like they have to walk on eggshells. And I just feel like if you are kind, if you are free, if you're accepting, and even if you're not, you just like scroll on because it doesn't impact you. So it makes no sense to be toxic and negative. If we can do that, we create a happier space. And I don't know, that's one of the reasons why I love social media. Why don't you cosplay? Oh my God. So people keep telling me that I need to cosplay. Because of the Star Wars stuff, and I want to. It is something that I have really thought about a lot. And 3D printing the helmet, it was so much fun. It was a lot of work, but it just kind of made me go, I really want to do more stuff. So we will see. I try not to say, that I'm going to do something, because then I have a tendency of going, well, shit, and then I don't do it, and then I feel like I'm obligated, and then I start to get down on myself, so we'll see. Do I ever think I'll get back to the size? I can tell you right now, I do not want to go 4,000. I do not want to go 5,000. So I was 5,040 cc's. I had 2,500 cc expander shells, which actually I just got my paper. Hold on. There's been quite some controversy surrounding getting this, and my doctor said, hey, where did I put this? He's like, do you care if people have this information? I was like, no, because I don't have them anymore. And I was like, as long as it's not going to link back to you. And he's like, nope. So, okay, PMTs, tissue expanders, fill volume 2,500, fill 2, 5,040 cc's on 9/6/2023. There's been, we got stuff on it. There's been a lot of controversy saying that they do not make these or that they are custom. They are not. My doctor simply called the manufacturer when I had my surgery back in September. And I will tell you what I paid because I don't have them anymore. I paid $4,000 for these expanders. So they were PMTs, 2,500 cc expanders filled to 5,040 cc's. So I no longer have them anymore, so it doesn't really matter. The only reason is I started getting DMs from people very recently this last week. And so when I had an appointment with my doctor, I was like, hey, can I get a record of this? And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, as long as you don't care people seeing this part. And I was like, nope, because I no longer have it. All right, sorry. I'm going to scroll on down. Oh, my God. I'm like so sorry. I did not realize. I was so far. I am so sorry. Okay. Okay, so I didn't get to finish. So as far as like going back to either 4,000 or 5,040 cc's or a bigger or anything like that, I can tell you right now in my life, I don't want to do that. I just don't. I'm just taking it slow. I'm taking it easy. I'm taking it very cautiously, very carefully. I'm staying in my own lane. So I'm just doing me right now. So we will see what I get to. But right now I am happier just doing little fills and seeing what I can get to. So I still have to be really careful on my right side. And just making sure that I'm giving my skin time to stretch and to kind of fill out. But this last one that I went to last week, it really, really, really rounded out this one so much more. So I'm really happy. And funny enough, I was looking at a photo today. My husband and I, he was texting me and he was wanting to see a photo. So I was like going back through my camera roll, my album, and I came across when I had my last surgery for all the issues, January of this year. And to see how far I have come and how far they have, healed and stretched and everything, it really, I started tearing up and I was like, oh my God, this is such a huge difference. So yeah, and I'm so sorry. I know I'm missing everybody's comments. I truly apologize. I'm not trying to. Do you ever plan to go bigger again? So I have expanders in. I have expanders in right now. So I am going bigger. I'm just going bigger slowly. I don't know how to speak Spanish. Poquito. My ex-husband is from El Salvador, and his parents only spoke Spanish. So I tried, but was unsuccessful at learning really any Spanish. I'm going up, sorry, because I was missing so many comments. Your figure is sexy. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to stand up. I'm wearing sweatpants. So not a flattering look, okay? But hold on. I do really appreciate this. So I am 5 feet tall. And I'm 163 pounds. So I'm very, very curvy. Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling up a little bit. I am married, yes. Okay, I think... All right, now I'm going to scroll back down. Great butt. Oh, God, I thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I used to say body by Taco Bell, but I don't eat Taco Bell. The only thing, oh my God, I will tell you, I love their apple poppers. Oh my God, their apple pie poppers, and they are so dang fantastic. Those I do like, and I have to stop myself from eating them. Those I like, I will tell you. But if I had to say anything, it's body by beer. As someone so eloquently put it on Twitter, if she would stop drinking beer, that's why she's so fat. And I was like, you know what? Hey, those are the breaks. If you want to call me fat for drinking beer, I will take it, because I do like my IPAs, and that is okay. Are you from Philly? I'm not. No, my husband is from Pennsylvania. He's from York, Pennsylvania. But no, I'm from Enterprise, Alabama. Yes. I'm wearing flowers. Why do you look 6 feet tall then? I don't know. I think that's awesome that I look taller. I wish I was. I had to get on my tiptoes. So my husband is 6'2", and I am 5 feet exactly. Exactly 5 feet tall. But no, I wish. But also, when I was standing up right now, my phone is propped up on a table that is lower, so it's going to give the illusion that you're taller than you really are. But I think it was a great example was when I did the C3PO. You could definitely tell how short I am. Yes, I am curvy. You don't have melons, you have watermelons. They're decent. I'm honestly I'm just happy no matter what. Even when I was going through everything and I had to have surgery, 4 times since September, October of last year. It's one of those things, and I say it every time, it's beating a dead horse at this point. But, you sign your name at the dotted line, there's potential things to happen. So, and I've been doing this since 2014, so I obviously know the risks. And, so it's fine. It's one of those things. Shit happens. Yes, someone did wedding ring, yes. And stacked to the max. So only 5 feet tall, stacked to the max. Can I touch your big melons? Well, unfortunately, you can't reach through the camera. Okay, let me try and scroll up a little bit more. These comments keep coming in so quickly, and I'm missing stuff. You can't take off the shirt on Instagram. How often? So you mean like how often am I getting fills? Honestly, I'm just going in every few weeks to do like a look at and to see about a potential fill. And if the doctor's like, yeah, okay, we can do some, then I'm doing some. Otherwise, I'm not doing anything. So how many cc's right now? I'm 1,100 cc's each. Does it hurt your back for the cc's? No. So even when I was at 4,000, like if I ever had back pain, people would ask me all the time on here, and I'm just like, well, I just take Tylenol, and put like a heating pad on or something. It's no different than anything else. I will tell you, I have talked to a lot of people who are naturally busty, and some women are just like, it just doesn't bother me. I'm just used to it. I don't even think about it. I just go. And for other people, they're like, no, it actually really does bother me. I'm considering like a reduction or something, or like a lift or things like that. I will tell you, for a lot of us who have implants, expanders, things like that, that's not like as big of an issue. I've heard like people say that natural weighs more than fake, or fake weighs more than natural, so I don't really know. Honestly, I feel like it depends on the body type, and it just depends on the person. When I was 5,040 cc's, that was a bit much. That was too much for my body. I have a very small upper body, and again, I'm only 5 feet tall, so it was just, at that point, it was starting to get too much. Also, though, when I was 5,040 cc's, on this side, I had fluid. I had 1,000 cc's of extra fluid in there. So it just, who knows what it really was from, honestly. But no, not really. Now I don't have any issues with back pain. So I will tell you, when I had to like downsize all the way to like 400 cc's, it was just like, whoa. Like all of a sudden you're like fully sitting like this, like proper, like, and you're just like, oh my God, wow. Like you don't realize that like having boobs, it kind of like weighs you down and pushes you down a little bit. So you have to work on your posture and, doing this and all that stuff. So it's a whole thing. Like it really is. But, we usually make it work. Oh my God, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone said your navel and belly button are pretty. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I've been pregnant. Well, okay, so I had 4 pregnancies, 2 miscarriages, 2 births. So, I got myself a mama belly. Please marry me. If my husband screws up, like really bad, I may take you up on that offer. Show your armpit. Your bra sizes. Well, so I don't know. I mean, I made an Instagram story about that yesterday. So at Victoria's Secret, I bought a 36 and a 34 band of the G, and that seems to work. But on Amazon, I bought Elomi bras and didn't realize that they are a UK brand. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me. So when I put like a 36G in there, I ended up getting a 36I when it came in the mail. So I put it on yesterday, and it fits really nicely, like really good. So and it's like I said, you know, in some places where, God, I'm talking too fast and I'm not getting out what I'm saying. Sorry. I am a chatterbug. Okay. So in some places, like the jeans that I wear, I could be an 8, I could be a 10, and I could be a 12. It really just kind of depends. And I think that's like what I'm going through right now with my bras. And also, like everything is trying to settle and really just kind of sit, you know, and get all comfy wumpy right now. So I think that's going to kind of play into what my bra size is. But I will tell you, anywhere between a G to an I, that's like really confusing, I know, but I am trying to grow my hair out long. Okay, oh my God, I will tell you though. So my husband got into bed, I just spit, the other night, or like a few nights ago, and it was before I got my hair cut. So I had to get it cut. I was getting some layers added in, and I had like a lot of dead ends. So she's like, you want me to cut all the dead ends off? I was like, yes, please. She's like, you do realize it's a big chunk, because my hair was like down to there. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But anyways, so I was laying in bed, and my hair was like this. And my husband got into bed, and he like elbowed down, but he got it like right on my hair. And I was like, ow, ow, ow. And I like, you know, get off of my hair. And he didn't realize he was on it, but I was just like, if I had short hair, that's what had happened. So I was like, I'm cutting it off. That's it. He's like, Brittany, you said you're going to let it grow out. And you said to me, and if I get upset and I say I'm cutting my hair off, then tell me no, I'm letting it grow out. So he's like, I'm just telling you what you told me. And I was like, fine. So, remember to breathe. I don't know how to breathe. I talk way too fast. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to read all these comments. I'm so sorry. You look amazing. Do you work out? Well, thank you. Okay, so I was working out really great last year from like April until September 5th, because my surgery was September 6th, correct? September 6th of last year was my surgery. So from April, God, what was it? 17th? Something like that? Until September 5th, I was working out almost every single day, and if not, it was 6 days a week, and I was really just like trying my best. After my surgery and I started having complications, it became extremely difficult for me to work out. Like I couldn't work out. I had too much that was going on. I had to allow it to heal. So I could not work out. I really could not. And I was terrified of having anything else happen. So then I get this done in January, and everything starts to heal great. And I was like, okay, so now I can like finally start to work out. I had a big fill like several weeks ago, and it took a whole week for me to like heal properly. And I was like, yeah, I'm not working out. So now I'm just like, I'm kind of like stuck in a rut where I don't know quite what to do. So no, I haven't worked out in a little while. Oh my God, I can't say that out loud, but I'm incredibly flattered. Very, very, very flattered. Very flattered. Thank you very much. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't do what I do. I wouldn't have like premium accounts if I didn't like that kind of stuff. So I don't know if anyone saw that comment, but if you catch my drift, That is a huge compliment. It really is. Thank you. And enjoy yourself. Are you freaky? You know, it's always the innocent ones that are the freakiest. Everybody tells me that. So people go from here, they see my stuff, and, you know, sometimes I'm like seductive. More often than not, I'm just kind of goofy, and I'm a mama, you know, and I'm a wife, and I love to decorate. So they're not expecting when they see my Twitter, and they're like, oh, shit. Okay, Brittany, I see you. And then they always say the same thing. I'm going to sub. And then they sub and I get a DM and they're like, I really did not expect to see this. And I was like, see? It's always the innocent looking ones that are the freakiest. Oh my God, you're like well, thank you. I don't know if I want to be called a teenager, but I will take it as a compliment because I know that's what you meant. But thank you. I'm 40 years old. I appreciate it. A lot. What is your age? I am 40. I will be 41 this year, November 22nd. I give up. I'm so sorry. If you are leaving comments and I'm not able to get to them, I truly apologize. You can see I talk a lot. I do not mean to ignore anyone. So if that's what you're like saying, I am so sorry. I definitely am not ignoring anyone on purpose. What's your Twitter? God, what is it? The Brittanyelizabethxoxo, I think it is. In my bio, I have a link and it'll tell you all my accounts. But I want to say I have 2 accounts. I know my backup. Oddly enough, I know my backup Twitter is Giggly. No, I don't. It's Giggly Brittany. It's like, wait. My main one, I think, is the Brittany. I think it's the Brittanyelizabethxoxo. Let's write in chat, show your feet. Oh, God. Show your feet. Yes, I do have an OF. Your husband is a lucky man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do. Thank you. Honestly, I think I'm lucky. I'm a very odd person. I'm very high energy. I'm very spirited. I am very energetic, and I am constantly buzzing around doing something. I am constantly changing my house. I am constantly moving stuff, like constantly. My coffee maker, if you follow me for any bit of time, you know my kitchen, it changes quite literally every few weeks, every few months, you know. And I honestly think my mother and I have talked about this. I think a large part of it is because my father was in the military. And so our entire lives, we moved around a lot. And my husband's in now. You know, he's been in 24 years. 25 years this year. So I'm like trying to think. It's either 24 or 25 years. August will be the anniversary, August 3rd. Shit. Anyways, the whole point is, and that's why I think I move stuff around a lot, because it's what I've known. It's just moving things around. And I like fear staying stagnant. I absolutely have to change. It's why my hair changes. You know, I would say this, but that doesn't really necessarily change because I want it to change. I mean, I do it when I'm like going bigger and things like that, but also because I have complications. So I'm a very big fan of yours. I love your glamour. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't really get called glamorous often, so I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. Do you have any other tattoos? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, I'm missing one. Someone said your belly, please. Sorry. I've been following you for a while, and you're always so bubbly. Your smile is contagious. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I have my moments when I'm definitely not, when I'm serious, when I'm a serious Brittany, but it's, it's not often. Are you saying holy abs or holy orbs? Because I don't have abs. Do you intend to have children? I have 2. Thank you. Someone said I love your new hairdo. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. It was a big change for me. I haven't had side bangs in a really long time, and I keep forgetting how to do it. I had to buy a round brush last night, but off of Amazon, because I was like, I don't really get out much. Last week, was it last week or the week before when I had the appointments? So the one day I had an appointment to get my hair cut, and then the next day I went in to go and get my hair colored, and then the next day I went and had a nail appointment. That's the most I travel on my own, ever. I am such a homebody last few years that I don't really do anything on my own anymore. I just don't really want to. I don't know why. I was having anxiety for a while, and I think it's just now I've gotten so used to not really going out. But that is the most that by myself I get out. And I had to bend and bear it because I don't drive like myself and do a lot of things. You look so awesome with long hair. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is there any chance you could do a burping talent? No. I will not lie. I have 2 boys, and then my husband. The only girls are me and my cat. Okay, so I'm definitely used to the burps and the farts and everything, and just having a lot of onions and having my kids just burp, and it's just oh my God. Or the poop talk, oh my goodness. Absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, one night we were everybody was just burping. It just was stupid. It just kind of just being dumb. And I tried, and I had a piddly little burp. And I was God. It reminded me of Rose from Titanic when she's I want to learn how to spit like a man. And it was some piddly little spit. That's how I felt. I just couldn't burp. Curves lover. 99. You've definitely seen my stuff. The bad dragon stuff, dude. I love it. I'm every week, looking at their site because I'm so late to the game, and I'm what do they have out now? And I love Bad Dragon. They're so epic. Do you wear a bra? Yes. Love the giggles. Always, you're the best. Thank you. And spit like a man. I love that movie. We actually just watched that not too long ago. Right now, we're watching Game of Thrones. So my oldest is going to be 18. He's been wanting to watch it. So this is our 4th or 5th time easily rewatching it. And my oldest is watching it. I don't know how to braid. I used to braid my sister's hair, and I don't braid properly. So, hold on. I know how to braid, but it has to be So I guess, yeah, I can braid. You look like you're 18. Oh, Vince underscore 5691. Stop. You are so sweet. Are you going to do your hair orange like that again? No, that was too hard to keep up with. I actually really liked it, but so color doesn't stay well in my hair, and unfortunately, when you do, colors like that, especially for me where color does not stay well in my hair, they tell you to use cool, cold water to wash your hair, and I'm not about that life. I can't do that. I'm like, no. So when you put like hot water, especially for people who can't hold, the curl or the color very well, the moment you start using hot water, things just start to fade and come out. And that's what happened with me. So I went from like this burnt orange reddish hair to like yellow in like the span of like a week and a half. Like it just went out so quickly. And it was really expensive. It was several $100s. Wow, you are so completely gorgeous. Oh my god, stop. You guys are so nice. Stop. That was very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know how to respond to that. Very kind. Do you still do films, or are you retired? No, I do. I do my own stuff. So I only worked with. I worked with Pinup Files, and I was their internet girl. So I did my own stuff and sent it to them, and then they would publish it. And then I actually did work with Score, and for that I actually did travel to Miami, Florida, and had a makeup artist and had a professional director and all of that jazz. And it was very different for me, for someone who, like, I am my own makeup artist, I am my own costume designer, I am my own location person, I am my own director, I am my own camera person, like everything, So to go somewhere where then someone's telling you what they want you to do. Oh god, my battery's at 10%. Okay, so I can't stay on much longer. That was like super just interesting and a wonderful experience, and absolutely loved, who I was working with, but it was very hard. So I just prefer to do my own stuff. And I say it all the time, but I tip my hat to the professionals, because to be having people like, doing this, and we're going to get like right up in there and all that stuff. It's not easy. Like it really isn't. And it takes a lot of cojones. Am I saying that right? To do all that. So, whereas when I do it myself, I don't have anybody. And actually, if I like screw up in any of my own stuff, I have a tendency to go like this. And then when I'm ready, I go like this. I don't like to watch my own stuff back. Never. I do not like to watch my stuff. So since I am my own everything, when I'm going through stuff, I have to like chop a little part off, like, say I tooted, or like, I had something in my teeth and I'm like going, yeah, we need to like get rid of that, or whatever it may be. I'm just like, to let myself know that I need to stop right there and to cut the video in half. And then I do this to let them know that the video can proceed. So when I'm editing, I know where to stop and where to pick back up. Because I do not like to watch my own stuff. I can't stand it. Nope, solo. Why don't you ever put out your OF on sale? All the other models have sales sometimes, but I never see yours. It's just not my thing. Everybody does their thing differently, and I don't do that. So the reason why I don't do that is because I don't charge extra for anything else. So there is no charging to see, anything solo or anything specific, or anything. There's no charging for DMs. There's no charging for anything. So typically people will put their stuff at a lower price because there are things behind a paywall, which is totally fine. I am not knocking that at all. Everybody needs to run their page how they want to, and everybody needs to live their life how they want to. I am just for me, just for me. That's just how I did it. The $11.99 came from, that's what OF sets it at. So when you start your page, I've been with OF since pretty much they started. And that was what they set it at. I don't know if they still do now. I'm assuming that they do, but they set it at $11.99 and I went with it. And I just have always gone with it. It's good to see you happy and recover from a bad experience. How many CCs do you want to go? I don't know how many CCs I want to go. I really don't. Just kind of going with the flow and just seeing what I can get to. We already know that I have to go in and have reconstructive right here because I need to open up right over here and let the expander really expand. So what we're trying to do is get it to a good enough point, just expand to a good enough point and then go in with surgery, and then put bigger expanders in and fill, and then, you know, maybe go a little bit bigger, maybe not. I really don't know. I have no idea. Booby shake. Okay. Love your Twitter videos. Oh, thank you. Your Twitter, please. I'm not sure. What is it? The Brittanyelizabethxoxo, I think is what it is. In my bio, I have a link. So not the one that says my backup Instagram, not the one that says, I probably should get rid of that. My backup Instagram is in there as well, but my clickable link is www.brittanyelizabethxoxo.com or something like that. I don't know. It's in the bio. It's in the bio. I don't know. And in there, it'll tell you what my Twitter is, but I want to say it's the Brittanyelizabethxoxo. Your hair fits you so well. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's kind of funky, so it's spunky. I feel like I'm doing some little sing-along thing. It's funky. No, I only have 2 Instagram accounts. So in my bio as well, all of my accounts. So I have 2 Twitter, I have 2 Instagram, I have an OF, I have a Pinterest. I think that may be in there. I'm trying to think, and that's it. I don't do Google Hangouts. I don't ever privately chat with people. I don't ever ask for money. I don't have like a business Facebook or anything. So there's a lot of Facebook accounts out there, like a lot. I will never talk politics. Ever. There's like a fake Twitter page and this person is like talking politics and I was like, yeah, I will never ever talk politics. I stay in my lane. I'm like, no. So if you ever see a page and it's like super questionable, 100% it's not me. So, can you make a live every day and wear clothes like this? Oh my God, I appreciate this. I'm trying to make sure I go live on my accounts once a week. I'm ticked off that on Twitter, it's extremely hard to go live. You can't interact with anyone. So like all the comments that are here, you don't get that on Twitter. The only people that can leave comments on Twitter are people who are certified blue. So you have to pay that, which, you know, I like Twitter. I like being on there. I like the way, you know, Twitter is set up. But I do not like how it has been going. And that upsets me a lot because you have now taken the fun out of someone going live and interacting with people. And Spaces is supposed to make up for that. And I don't like Spaces because I want to be able to physically be live and have people see me. That's like the whole point. So, I don't know. The happiest, nicest person ever. No, I wouldn't say that, but I appreciate it. I just think it's nice when we're just like nice to each other. And I said this in like my Instagram story earlier today. I saw this video and I thought it was so awesome and just so well put. And the guy's voice was super calm and I really liked it. But when you are nice to people and you're just kind of like nice in general, you do this whole pay it forward thing where then people are like, you know what, I'm going to have a better day, or I'm going to be nice. And maybe it doesn't always work that way, but I can tell you for me, 9 times out of 10, if I'm starting to have like a grumposaurus day, I always say this, if I'm being a grumposaurus rex, that's what I call myself. If I'm being a grumposaurus rex, I like to go online. I like to read people's comments. I like to see, videos of people helping each other, or, animal videos. I absolutely love when I see, I have a cat, so I love cat videos. But when I see, humans interacting with their cats or their pets, or, just animals in general, and just being kind, or doing the whole pay it forward thing and helping people out, that really does lift my spirits. And I think that when you're not, and when you are harmful, and when everything that you put out is just, then people are going to tiptoe around you, and they're not going to interact with you as much, and people are going to feel like, whoa, I don't want to say anything because she's going to attack me, or he's going to attack me. And it creates this very toxic environment. And it shouldn't be what we do on social media. It shouldn't be all about hateful, vengeful acts and just trying to put people in their place. That's just not fun. My phone is so gonna die. Put out kindness and it comes back to you. I 100% agree. And I've said this for so many years, but the energy, people can see your energy and they can feel your energy. And I swear it. I swear it. I personally feel like my energy, people can feel it. And if I'm in a bad mood, people can sense it and people can feel it. And if I'm in a good mood, I truly do believe people can sense it and they can feel it. And because it happens to me. And it makes your body just react differently. When you see that someone is happy and positive, your body relaxes. When you see that someone, again, it gets you tense and it creates anxiety, and it makes for just a very toxic place. So any chance that I can get to where especially if I'm like in a really good mood, I want to feed out that positive energy into the world, because number one, I want to practice what I preach, but number two, who wants to live in a world where everyone's just bashing one another and just creating like hateful vibes? Like, no one wants to do that, I know that I truly do believe in rainbows and butterflies and things like that. Well, I know that that's not that the world isn't like that. It's what I set out to believe in my core, because that's kind of what keeps me grounded and it keeps me positive, is believing that there is, magic everywhere. And as cliche and maybe naive and stupid as it sounds, I have lived a really happy and joyful life with that viewpoint, with believing that everything is rainbows and sunshine and butterflies and happiness, that there is magic in the world. I truly do believe that every single one of us has a pure of heart. It may not be as pure as it was when we were born, because no one is. We all have sins. We all do things, but we all still have that little sliver in us that is pure. And I have to believe in that. I have to. I just have to believe in that. There is like no other way around that. If I don't believe in that, then I feel like all hope is lost in my world. And I can't. Sorry. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise. It moves us along. Oh my God. I was like, I started singing that in my head. Where do you live? I live in Washington. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles all day, every day. Although I do like pancakes. At Denny's, the cinnamon roll pancakes, yum. Yes, please. However, our Denny's has like these waffles. They used to make waffles. They stopped. But we went over the weekend and they brought back waffles, and it is a strawberry. So it's just a regular, like 2 little waffles, and they have strawberries on it and like just a little bit of a caramel glaze. Yeah, super fattening, I know. But anyways, it was Oh my God. Chef's kiss. I was just sitting there. I couldn't even finish it, but I was just like, where have you been all my life? It was so good. How's the weather in Washington? It sucks. It sucks. It was so great. And then, like, now today's high, 53, I think. Hold on. It is 51 right now. It says the high today is 53. I swear she did that on purpose. I don't know what you're talking about. I did no such thing. You know, even when I had 400 cc's, I was still doing that. I was like, hey, you gotta shake what you got. My little chestnuts. I was so happy. I was like, I don't care how big they are. I just love my little chestnuts. So big. They're okay. No, I'm happy with them. I am just happy that they're starting to round out. I'm like, at my last appointment, that's what I love about getting fills. Oh my God, at my last appointment, I was just sitting there just like laying back and I could just see getting bigger. And then all of a sudden this one went poof. Because, you know, I had scar tissue and it's kind of like wrapping around the expander. So you kind of get like the little, you know, sounds and little snap crackle pops and you can kind of hear. And my expander just started to do this. I was like, yes! And my doctor's like, are you okay? I was like, I'm so happy. He's like, oh, did something move? Because the appointment before that, something did as well. I was like, yes. He's like, oh, this is good. So... So I'm 1,100 cc's right now. Your Star Wars cosplay was funny. I had so much fun with it. Oh my God. So we are huge Star Wars fans. Like huge Star Wars fans. I think it's pretty obvious because I've been talking about Star Wars for so many years on here. Every year we rewatch Star Wars. And I know I've said this before. So growing up, my dad liked Star Wars. And I was born in 1983. So obviously the old Star Wars. 4, 5, and 6. So anyways, growing up, my dad liked Star Wars, but nobody else did. So my dad and I would watch it for Christmas. And it was like the one thing that I have with my dad that I can look back on and just think, you know, it was just something for the two of us. And I just like fell in love with Star Wars, and my husband loves Star Wars. Both of my kids love Star Wars. We are just a Star Wars family. So when I see other people who are like, you know, even bigger fanatics than we are, like we're nothing in the grand scheme of things. Like when you look at, you know, fanatics and things that people have collected, going to conventions and things like that. But we still do love Star Wars. And it was so much fun. Oh my God. I am C3PO. Yes, we are still living in Washington State for about another year or two, and then we are moving. My husband will be retiring. My mom was born the same year you were born, Brittany. That's funny. Hey, cool beads. Profile is awesome. Glad to see you live. Thank you. Sorry, trying to shake. How old is your husband? 42. He just turned 42. So I'm 40, he is 42. Hey, beautiful. You're from North Carolina. Okay. Hello. I lived in Fort Bragg. On my dad's side of the family, they live in Raleigh. I have some family members in like the Research Triangle area. So very familiar with North Carolina. Hello from Washington State. Hello from Washington State. I'm in Washington State too. Te amo mi amor. I was trying to remember how to say that. Thank you. What does your husband do for a living? He's in the Army. And yes, before anyone says anything, everybody already knows. Recently, I've been getting threatened that someone's going to go and tell my husband's job. They already know. And they already know that this person's been trying to threaten. So they're well know what's going on. And they already know what I do. It came out in 2022, what I do, and it spread like wildfire. So everyone in my husband's office, everyone knows what I do. A lot of people like to ask questions, so it is not a big deal, and it has nothing to do, doesn't do anything with my husband, like nothing like that, and it's not illegal what I'm doing. So, just saying. LOL haters. So I never liked that word. No, it's just side eye. No, but yeah, they know. Bounced. Does your husband play with you? He better. Yeah. I mean, we have kids. We're married. So we've been together for 14 years. I certainly hope he wants to. But yeah, we have an active, life like every other couple. And just like every other couple, we get pissed off with each other. And we're just like, don't come near me, So we're not perfect by any means. Why do you have visible veins on your chest? Well, I mean, you have veins all over your body. You're going to have veins on your chest. How do you feel about men getting implants? Not my business. Not my money. Why do I care what anyone else does with their body? As long as you're not being harmful to other people, doing anything illegal, I don't care what anyone does. I think, quite honestly, it is great to see so much love and acceptance in the community towards anyone who wants to get implants, no matter what they identify as, if they're going through the transitioning. I'm very careful about, things like that, because I don't know how people want to come out and be identified as, but whether you're male or female and whatever you choose to do to your body, whatever you choose to identify as, that's your business and that's your prerogative. And I have no right to say anything. I have no right to judge anyone what they do. Now, if you're doing something that's illegal, or you're doing something that's threatening me and my family, or being really harmful, that's a little different. Then obviously, I'm going to try and defend myself as best as possible. But other than that, I'm not going to judge anyone for what they do. I don't know what color my veins are, actually. That's funny you bring that up, because I was trying to figure out, what my skin tone is, my undertone, and they were saying, if your veins are green, or they're purple, or they're blue, but mine look kind of like a mesh of all the colors, so I was like, I don't know, help me, how do you figure out what the color of your veins are? So I'm a very veiny person. See, and they look kind of bluish green right there, but then if I look at it, they start to look purple. So I don't know. I really don't know. Do you lactate? No, but I really never did when I was pregnant. Like, obviously a little bit, but it was really, really, really hard for me to breastfeed. Like, extremely difficult. I had to pump. Do you know martial arts? No, and I really wanted to learn. Someone's like, stand up. Why did you size down? I had complications and I had skin issues, so I had to. Can you burp loud? No, not right now, at least. I have like piddly little burps. Now ask me if I can toot. See, this is why I shouldn't go live, because I have like no filter and I say the stupidest things. But if you ask me if I can fart, yeah. I can clear a room. I have tummy issues, so I need to stop. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Well, enjoy your evening. I definitely will. I'm going to get off here in a little bit, get started on dinner. I had like this like intricate meal that I was going to make. It was like a spaghetti, but you know, as my son put it to me, he's like, so advanced spaghetti. And I was like, yeah, I guess. Like it had white wine in it, you know, some different veggies and herbs, and you know, you like let it set and simmer for hours. And he just looked at me, he's like, can we just have regular spaghetti? And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I'm making spaghetti tonight. and I am making bread though. So, all right. If you could go back to the biggest size that you had with no issues, would you? Okay, my phone's going to die, but I do want to answer. Yes, it's already about to die. Hold on. Let's go and get my charger. I purposely did not put my just there. Oh yeah, y'all don't want to see that. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Spaghetti with meatballs. I like sausage. Darn it, I was gonna shut off, and I wanted to save. I don't want it to go out. Woo! 1%? My phone, how am I still, oh goodness gracious, 1%. Okay, shit, what was the question? Oh yeah, if I could go back to my biggest size, it was 5,040 cc's without having complications, I don't really know. So and I know this sounds like a stupid answer to say, I don't really know. But the problem is that I had the complications that I had. So I have like sort of a bitter taste in my mouth. I was like, what the hell? I was like, is there like a piece of string there? You know, because of it. So I can't really tell you one way or another. And because right after surgery, I had 1,000 cc's of extra fluid that built up around my expander. So I was in pain and it was just a lot that I was going through. So I really can't tell you one way or another. What I can tell you is it's just not something that right now that I want to go to. I like the size that I'm at. I like that I'm slowly taking things. There are still things that I need to get done, but, you know, I'm trying to just live in the moment and to take things day by day and to not put any pressure on myself, or anything like that. And just enjoy. How old are you? I was like, how old am I? I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 this year. I was like, wait, am I 41 already? No. November 22nd, 1983. So the reason why this one looks the way that it does is because I have a scar here. So back in 2020, I had my first set of expanders in, so you can see the scar right there. And the cautery tool rolled up the nurse had it, handed it to the doctor, and I was laying back and the cotton tool dropped and it rolled down and left burn marks and sat right here and burned a hole in my chest. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do anything. We've had to let it, this was back in 2020, so we've had to let scar tissue really develop and form there. And we don't want to touch anything. We don't want to ruin it. We don't want to cause another hole in there. So it sits differently than this side. Also, because I have a lot more tissue and fat on this side than I do on this side. Also, because my expander on this side is being choked right in the middle. So I need to go in for reconstructive surgery to open up the capsule and to allow my expander to do her little thing, to sit, comfy wumpy in her new home and all that, which this expander can't. She can't sit comfy. She's like this. She's all huddled up like this, and every time I get filled, she's like trying to, kind of like break out. And I know I'm being really theatrical. It's just the best way to describe, what it's like right now. So it is what it is. This is, and it's okay. It is so okay. You just have to give it time. When you're on social media and everyone underneath the sun is going to point out your flaws and things like that, it's very easy to get trapped into that cycle of, oh my God, I need to hurry up, I need to fix. And I refuse to do that. I love my journey. And like I say all the time, I'm honoring my journey. And however long it takes me to get, fixed is however long it takes. Okay, let's go and plug this in before it goes out again. I didn't want to have to keep moving. Hey, all that, and you still look amazing. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Okay, so it's probably not going to stay. It's probably going to, because I'm charging my phone. Hold on. Voila! Look at that! Your scars are a badge of honor. Darn tootin'. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now I'm going to let you guys, wait. You have a great positive personality throughout all of your trials. I don't want it's going to totally fall. It's good to see people that are honest like yourself. I appreciate so much. Thank you. I am too open and too honest. So everybody says, you share way too much. And I do. I don't know when to and not share stuff. But, I always feel like if you lie, eventually it's going to come out. So it's best just to be yourself. And if people don't like you, who you are, that's fine. You're going to find people who are going to love you for you. And again, I say it all the time, 8+ billion people on this planet, there is someone out there for you. Alrighty. So I've tried to catch up on comments. Okay, now I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. It is just going really nice here. Yes, true people will love you for you. Yes. You're gonna find someone who's gonna like you for yourself. So it's always best to be yourself and to not, and just to, again, I've been doing this since 2016. I am pretty sure that if I was being fake, that everybody would have found out by now. Because your true colors, they always do come out, So I'm just like, no, really, I'm me. Just me. I just have a phone, and I'm just a girl, woman, and I just do me, and that's it. Okay. I cannot twerk to save my life. Heck no. I just look constipated. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm trying to twerk. It is not a sexy sight. Okay, I will let you guys go. I need to get going. It is 1:47. It is 1:47. I need to start cooking dinner. I gotta get my bread going. Alrighty. I love you guys. I'm going to say this. Have a miles of smiles day. I hope that your week goes fantastic. I can't believe it. Today is May the 6th. Whew. 2024. Where is the time gone? You know, soon it's gonna be Halloween. Y'all know I'm like already started with that. So August, I start setting up all my Halloween stuff. So I'm like, I need to get a move on. Like, I'm running out of time here. And everybody's just like looking at me, my family going, no. I'm like, yes. Okay. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. And yeah, I gotta go. Y'all take care. Love you. Bye.